Champion. To Monday Night Raw, and still go down last night at the Royal Rumble event. The Hall of Famer Goldberg. It was Goldberg who had instigated things, and that led to a headbutt from Drew McIntyre through the barricade. McIntyre was feeling it. And go WWE Championship, but McIntyre able to kick out. Would rebound a Claymore right to the face. Classy in defeat, showing respect to the Scottish War.
Welcome everyone to Monday Night. You know, this is no ordinary episode. On the road to. It started last night. How freaking awesome was the run? We beat the crap out of each other. I earned his respect. Up and down the card. My goodness, the women's Kevin Owens, last man standing, physical as hell. And she's going to be awesome inside this ring and outside it. What a performance. Royal Rumble match. I admire.
Oh, you knew this of what happened last night. He entered the men's Royal Rumble match at his second Royal Rumble match.
And absolutely miraculous.
And now as a guaranteed WWE or Universal.
I was literally about to get to you. If I could get on the road with WWE, I was always around you. You've always been everything you did. I was there when you had to retire, that you came back, but I remember specifically what happened last year at the Royal Rumble. All I heard was, you think you know me over the speed. To watch everything you've done since you came back, incredible. Number one, outlasted 29 other men.
And Drew, I really like you, and what is wrong with you? It means I can challenge you for that championship at WrestleMania. Viable threat. But...
All right, but I get it. That's McIntyre is.
You're damn right, you're not me. You're not...
The WWE Champion's best friend, Sheamus.
The Rated R Superstar. Congrats on the big win last night. Man, they should be flattered. The thing is, huh? A man who was you were sitting at home in your arse, nursing your little truck. So I ask Edge.
Appreciate the enthusiasm. I've got this one. You gonna make your decision, or am I gonna make it for you?
I'm the ultimate opportunist. I'll assess my situation. But you got a big target on your back, man.
Huh? Want to say something?
Listen, that whoever I choose, I am walking out of wrestling.
Confident Edge. Will it be you, or will it be the Universal Championship? Getting back a World Championship.
And after his performance at the World...
Oh, wait a minute, Sheamus, a bro kick. Best friend of nearly 20 years. I don't get this at all. This was moments ago here live on Monday Night Raw. Blindsided with a bro kick by Sheamus.
What's there to understand? No man can truly be your friend if he covets your credit.
Sheamus.
Drew McIntyre's friend. Everybody knows me. No longer my friend. And I want the W. Out of me way.
Decides to end that friendship over the WWE title?
Yes, because it's over.
I just can't get over the look of bewilderment on the face of Drew McIntyre. And you better on Raw. We turn our attention to the first scheduled competition of the night. And here is the original match.
Riddle, listen, you know his endurance.
Competed for 3 minutes and 45 seconds efficiently. He States champion Bobby Lashley. And Joe, how about the sequence between Daniel Bryan and
In his second Royal Rumble.
well, he's been impressive a lot lately. Let's take you back to what happened when thought he had Riddle put away this match. Cedric Alexander was getting involved in her business.
Yes, MVP tried to get things cleaned up, and in the process, well,
Other half of the Raw Tag Team Champion, Cedric Alexander. Riddle ties title opportunity, then this.
boom, entirely to Riddle. This is what's in store for you when I defend the United States.
And he's going to have to be.
Oh, yes, he does, because there is a very, very angry man.
And here is Bobby Lashley, who last night in the Royal Rumble match, 4 superstars, Christian, Daniel Bryan, Big E, the Intercontinental.
But Bobby Lashley has got to be fuming here tonight. Listen, a lot of us thought that Lashley would.
Lashley was my pick, but to that point, it took an army of men. An army of men.
With for the better part of the last year has really helped Bobby.
Oh, without question, Bobby Lashley has had a new lease on life, but on the flip side, straight Bobby Lashley, and you wonder if that will be the advantage for the challenge.
For the United States, the challenger. First, Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in. VP representing the Hurt Business. He is Lashley.
United States title will be defended. We are live inside WWE Thunderdome. The United States Championship is a champion.
It's what you have to do when
A battle for the United States MVP, Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander.
No remorse.
And stalling suplex on the original throw, and just
Nobody quite gets under the skin of the Hurt Business like Will, but
and look at that. Advantage goes to Bobby Lashley. Floating. Title can
checking on the troops.
he's trying to rally the Almighty.
It still hurts though. And Riddle, I mean, he's doing his best to tie himself up in the ropes, trying to leave it.
I think the official did call for the bell before that.
Done.
Lashley could not care less right now.
No, he couldn't.
Familiar feeling, a familiar sight for Riddle.
Just incredible.
Lashley's incensed.
And even MVP can't control Lashley. Don't kill him, man.
Lashley's not done.
Oh, come on now. Come on. Block.
Bobby Lashley is just...
Oh, and tossing. I'll tell you what. It's the fact that it took 4 men, including Riddle. Very well could have seen Bobby Lashley challenging brother the WWE or
He likes what he's seen from the United States champion.
And Joe, on top of that, maybe
I mean, this was a statement to the world, not just Riddle. He's telling you that I am the United.
coming on the road to WrestleMania. I want to take you back to one that happened. The women's tag. Double natural selection.
Clear wasting.
Sending Asuka over our announce desk.
Uh-oh, look at the Queen.
And now Charlotte knows she's going to end this now. What did Rick just say, Lacey? Charlotte was absolutely defensive. And now we'll find out if Charlotte Flair and Asuka can get the Raw Women's Champion up versus Naomi and Lana. The winner of this.
Oh, and Earl. Not only did he turn down the Royal Rumble performance Booker T, but he got involved tonight.
Bad blood has been building between these two.
How? Which teams will advance as the men's quarterfinals continues?
All of God!
NXT, live this Wednesday, 8/7 Central, only on USA.
What happened?
As you can, however, a disqualification loss against.
You don't have to hand it to Riddle. He came out the right game.
Riddle's tied up in the ropes. The official appropriately gave a 5 count to the aftermath. Riddle would get the win. Lashley was furious.
Ransacking Riddle.
And then watch this with the hurt lock cinch into exposed concrete.
I mean, I have to admit, I didn't think there's...
Almighty has been unleashed on the road to WrestleMania. Please stay tuned to...
Think it was possible. I didn't think it was Royal Rumble. You enter the Royal Rumble #1 and you end up in that. But there is a problem, you see, because I entire world. And you know what that means? That means you've made me out to look like nothing more than 2 chairs. I've RKO'd you a dozen times. I even punt kicker. I sent you home to be a husband, to be a father. WrestleMania, but I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. You chose, you made the decision to look past me. You made the... There will be no mercy. There will be no compassion.
In the wake of his superstar, it is a long-time rivalry renewed tonight, live.
Bro, let me tell you, I'm so happy that you're beside his neck about you, so I'm gonna go put him down.
Yeah, look, man, I know what happened to me in 2019 for WrestleMania season should have happened to him. It's mine. Back. The main difference is, I'm here, and I...
How good is it to see Kofi Kingston?
Xavier Woods is happy to see Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Kingston representing the New Day.
Continental champion Big E was in the Rumble to help back up in your words, but
here's the key, though. Mustafa Ali's got to understand things are just beginning. This
Mustafa Ali next, live on Monday Night Raw. W to Thunderdome. It is great to have Kofi Kingston back here.
Change abruptly.
Mustafa Ali.
Well, one goes as Ali said to go one-on-one with Xavier Woods. However, it was earlier today. He's back on Raw.
Kofi, we want to welcome you back to the Night Raw. It's ringside tonight, so you can firsthand.
I like this by Mustafa Ali. He has a legitimate beat. And I can understand if he feels that way because he was primed. He was ready. He was
I get all that. I get the anger, but if Mustafa Ali was true...
Had old wounds, they fester, Byron. They begin to...
Xavier Woods all over Ali. You know, recently saying that had it not been for Ali's injuries, Kofi Mania may have never happened.
Oh, and there Royal Rumble match last night by Mustafa Ali.
By Xavier Woods, the fact that he eliminated Xavier.
Different out here for Retribution. Oh. Xavier Woods isn't all by himself.
And now Ali is all over the neck jolt here.
I mean, you cannot blame Kofi Kingston for everything. He cannot
see how when he looks around and he sees who was in his space.
Mustafa Ali gets injured by Randy Orton, by the way. Kofi Kingston is added. That is not Kofi's fault. That happened to Ali. Oh, into the neck breaker.
To fuel his career frustration, and Kofi Kingston and the New Day.
Kofi and his opponent Woods, because Woods is very, very dangerous if you give him a chance.
Was found out even riding solo. Xavier Woods, like you said, Joe, is highly
good. Attack by Mustafa Ali is finding a way back. Bar and slapjack weeks by himself.
And just knowing that it comes out
here. And look at Woods. Oh, side rushing legs. Got Kingston in the corner. Trying to work out the kinks in his neck. Wanted the tornado DDT. That could have been devastating in this line. And now the cover in. T-bar in to break. Whoa. Already Kofi on the sled. Ali trying to steal this and a kick out by Woods. Woods is pinned Ali. Whoa. He can't believe it.
What happened all that talk from Ali saying he was going to torture Xavier Woods here.
That's 2-2.
Take a look at it. This is how Kofi Kingston came to the aid and drew the attention of T-Bar.
That was incredible, but Mustafa Ali near and Xavier Woods is your victim.
Always good to have some back.
Bueno, a veces fue así. Tienes que saber eso. Y si pasa algo, ya sabes que yo voy a estar cerca.
Hey guys, it's international.
Welcome to the greatest spectacle scene around the world. Come on, eye on the prize. I'm a beast. I heard that they said we were scared of them to beat the Kraken. I'm a beast and I'm always attacking. So tell me what's happening. Rated the ability. There's no one defeating the team. If you want it, then you got.
8 days away from a sensational two-night event and nearby also. Right now I want to take you back to earlier on tonight. A confrontation between
You got a big target on your back, man.
Man, huh? What are you looking at me for? Huh? Want to say something?
That whoever I choose, I am...
And while Edge has to between the Universal or WWE, but this was from behind by his best friend.
Completely blindsided by, well, his now former
longer, my friend. I want the WWE Championship. Wilderman for the WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre. That will fall out from that exchange later tonight here on Monday Night Raw. What could possibly be the biggest edition of Miz TV ever. The Miz, who can cash in his Money in the Bank contract anytime, anywhere.
Tonight at the Royal Rumble didn't exactly go the way the Miz or his TV.
perhaps the biggest guest in history.
John Morrison, and the host of Miz TV, Mr.
John Morrison entered at number 11 last night, The Miz at number 15. Also, Byron, involvement of Bad Bunny.
Could not.
Committed the Cardinals said you don't touch an MC's
Welcome to the
turntable.
most must-see WWE talk show in history. Welcome you tonight, because the Royal Rumble is over and we are on. Last night we made history. Edge and Belair won the men's and women's, and we have new tag team champions. Record megastar Bad Bunny. His performance.
Gifted artist. The man is a visionary whose music inspires people.
And please welcome MTVB.
Oh my goodness. Please stop, John.
Bad Bunny. This man's hit single, which is an homage, and it's been streamed nearly 62 million times on Zoic, like Booker T was last night.
Here today, look, I want to clear the air of any or your incredible performance of your smash hit Booker.
Please welcome the biggest Latin artist.
Brands with the most must-see WWE superstar.
No thanks, I'm fine.
Hey, wait, hold on here.
Well, that's the DJ set up for Bad Bunny.
This is not where you belong, Mr. Bunny.
Where are you going? Are you kidding me?
Tonight, and two wrongs don't make a right, and I think we both apologize from the deepest part of my heart. Anything you want to say to us?
For getting involved in the Royal Rumble and costing The Miz and John Morrison our shot.
Smart guy, and we heard from a lady that you want to become a
NBA.
Well, you have come learning tree, have had very successful career player, and made him into a mentor.
Imagine what we could do. Carpets all over the world, flying on private jets.
All we would ask in return is you get slammies.
I mean, we got a lot of ideas, you know? Okay, check this out. I bondad en los palabras, pero nos baile es como chicos.
Caballeros.
Guys, you are special.
You're not interested. Any idea where you are or who you are in our ring, on our show? And let me tell you something.
I know who you are, but the only reason that I came here.
In the form of Damian Priest. And as Miz and Morrison are none too happy. Priest had 4 eliminations, lasted nearly 16 minutes. And Priest wasn't here to talk.
Gun.
The moment Bianca Belair will never forget.
Edge just achieved the impossible.
Sights on as the road to WrestleMania is underway.
Meanwhile, live here on USA, this is Monday Night Raw. Dame ring debut against The Miz. Mr. Money. Apparently, he wanted to come in this match.
Well, listen, Damian Priest made a huge impact last.
Save for Bad Bunny. And now Damian Priest on the top.
I can't state enough how incredible that is for a man his size.
At 6 Morrison. And Bad Bunny is loving what he's seeing thus far. Sitting his feet from us here in Bad Bunny.
Indeed he is, and he's here watching Damian Priest.
Bad Bunny was going to apologize
to the eye
after the miss. Destroying his turntables.
Well, you know, that's a cardinal sin in and of itself.
Hall of Famer Booker T himself last night at the Royal Rumble. Lashes into Priest. From the top, on Miz's road to WrestleMania, trying to knock.
Again, you can't count out the experience factor, which clearly lies with the Miz.
And the Miz staring down Bad Bunny all the while, right to the back of the.
Just like last night, the Royal Rumble, Miz allowed himself to be distracted.
And the Miz taking a trip to the valley of kicks and elbows.
Paulson's acquired. Into the corner and crashes down on that goal. Calls out the broke on Miz and a kick out at ringside, but still focus on Miz. Trying to buy some time for the Miz, and Miz finds an opening. And drawing the attention of the referee, but Morrison was telling Miz, hey, go for the Money in the Bank.
Good call by Bad Bunny.
Oh, Pop's prize waiting for you. Oh, look out. Damian Priest hits the Money in the Bank. Damian Priest wins his free.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw, and congratulations on your...
They got something far, far worse.
Morrison didn't seriously think they were going to wreck him.
Shody can hold on here. Morrison was trying to get Miz to go for the briefcase. John Morrison, boom! He wanted the briefcase and hit by the reckoning from Damian Priest.
And Bad Bunny at his side.
Damian Priest was still feeling the fallout from a spectacular month here on Raw regarding Alexa Bliss has been truly reveling in her recent atrocities aimed at the Viper.
What we did. But tonight, I have the opportunity to win a shiny new...
Asuka, turn the tides on the Fiend's twisted playmate. Alexa Bliss, that smile plastered all across.
Just keep bringing the fight to Alexa Bliss.
Oh, wait for the hip attack. What the?
Doesn't add up. It's very hard to conceptualize what we're seeing from Bliss.
This. Oh, now Asuka, perhaps her frustration. It's Alexa Bliss, the goddess.
Granted.
Oh my God! Randy Orton!
You gotta kind of wonder what version of Alexa Bliss are we going to see tonight? Us, live, tonight, on Raw.
Weekend, who's performing at the Super Bowl this weekend. It's from his album on Apple Music and Spotify. Face this, Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander set to defend the Raw Tag Team. I ask you about what we saw earlier on tonight, how the United States champion Bobby Lashley.
Who's he coming in here acting like that, man? This guy, I have no idea. Did he take
reservation with Bad Bunny, but...
Listen, I apologize to Bobby. I've never before, but... I mean, I'd never seen him go to that extent, but I like it.
Championship! Introduce a house party! Raw Tag Team Champions.
Yes, they are.
Shelton Benjamin.
He earned this opportunity 3 weeks ago on Raw. Cedric Alexander and
Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander were beaten by Cedric and speed bumps.
Let's touch on that, MVP, because we are okay.
Oh! Power of Shelton Benjamin.
There's no question.
Brothers fight, man. Brothers fight. Sometimes they
trying to surprise Benjamin for a moonsault. Tag made, Metalik is legal.
Tonight. We ain't doing that.
Benjamin showing off his power. Oh!
You got to give credence to how talented this team really is.
Power Shelton. Extremely talented, exciting individuals. But
tag.
They're not
cover and a kick out.
See, look at that. Nice, clean tag. Final zen. Just harmony, man. Just harmony.
Oh, and a drop kick. Rather, Dorado's legal. Great tag team continuity for WWE as of late, competing on NXT. That will not work out well. Oh, and Dorado helping out Metal
Page.
On the Lucha House Party spills the herpes line. Night Raw, this Raw Tag Team Champion commentary by MVP, who's got to be happy with what he...
That's what I'm talking about.
Cedric Alexander champion Bobby Lashley, he lost Royd Riddle.
And he made an absolute statement.
Trying to do the same and make it covered and a kick out.
And Benjamin and Cedric Alexander looking every
party early on. They did create some anxious moments for the Hurt Business, but
this is they created.
Oh, jawbreaker.
Inflicted by Benjamin.
And now Dorado, freak. Oh, gut bust.
Go back to the ribs. Go back to the ribs.
Xander back in legal.
I'm sorry, I got to sit next to you.
Here's a cover.
On here, but I don't know how much more Dorado has left.
Let's say Dorado's tough, man.
And the Hurt Business just piling on the pressure.
Look at those cross faces.
Benjamin and Alexander coming into this night, their chemistry has been fantastic throughout.
Watch out here.
Lindsay Dorado to the back.
The power of Benjamin coming into play.
Say Dorado, but at this point, Shelton will make the tag, and we'll have everything back in control.
Metalik.
Oh, Dorado. Oh, Dorado with the trade. Grand Metalik take. Oh, it's Alexander. Oh, hey.
We're back to their days on 205 Live.
Off the top. John Benjamin caught him. Oh, but he illegal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, big catch by Alexander. Watch out.
Had new tag team champions.
Oh, boot right to Metalik does not tag out. Metalik is still made. By the Lucha House Party. Splat.
Metalik to follow.
This moment.
Oh, that was
looking a little nervous right now.
Oh, down goes Benjamin. Oh, and an opportunity.
I'm done playing games. I'm done playing games. You know,
Benjamin just tagged himself in.
Hader. And the Hurt Business retained.
Alexander.
I have no problem eating my words, but clearly
I know that, Byron. I mean, this could just be members of the Hurt Business. They're just really, really big.
United States champion Bobby Lashley, and now the Raw Tag Team champions, Alex. Oh, yeah, that Benjamin made himself.
And look at the body language of
so, Byron.
Shelton Benjamin hits pay dirt and helps the Hurt.
Good. They're good for now. That's all I'll say.
Right now, we want to turn our attention from the men's tag team division to the women's on the Royal Rumble kickoff show on the WWE Network. Charlotte Flair defending against Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Asuka wipes out Jax. Baszler suddenly.
Oh no! The Nature Boy Ric Flair.
And now show out. They drop to the back. Champs.
Said heading into this match tonight after the roles that Lacey Evans.
Lacey may, she's learning how to play dirty and use my dad. She may turn my dad's head. She's not playing mind games with me. Asuka and my drama got in the way.
Okay. But I of Charlotte's father and the woman, right?
Yeah, the only thing on my mind
is that the Queen and the Emperor
is after what happened last night.
How can she not be? Listen, it was
The following contest is Charlotte Flair.
Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke, as well as the team of Naomi, WWE Women's Tag Team title opportunity against the new champions. This year's Girl Up Scholarship Fund winners have made tremendous.org for information on this year's scholarship application. Queen Charlotte Flair ready to be joined by her tag team partner.
Tag team partner from Osaka, Japan is the Raw.
How overcome Asuka was with emotion in losing the women's tag team by Flair and Asuka to Jax and Baszler.
Look at it, it's one just lose those tags because Rick and Lacey Evans essentially tried to sabotage our match.
Said my drama got in the way. It's written all over Charlotte Flair's face. But my Queen's Belair can challenge the either Raw or SmackDown Women's Champion.
When you talk about an athlete like Bianca Belair, she is an ever-present threat.
Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke.
Late have been trying to make some noise in the tag team division.
Well, before Mandy, that perhaps they would be future women's tag team champions.
Those injuries. What Jax and Baszler?
Yeah, I'm glad you pointed out one of because here is the glow is back on Raw.
And their opponent, a team of Lana and Naomi.
And 40 seconds. What an effort.
Naomi
explained driving both of them in this triple threat
match of my life. You can mock me, you can injure me, but you will never see. I know what it's like to be stuck watching from the sidelines, but I'm here.
Two superstars who become the SmackDown Women's title a few years ago.
Yeah, earned Naomi's respect, and I don't know about you.
Full threat tag team action. Two teams will be represented. Booker, Mandy Rose, they were legal, but Charlotte Flair would applicable to your aims. And unfortunately, no countouts, qualifications. Either mission in the ring will challenge Jackson.
Charlotte Flair matching the incredible.
Now two-time women's tag team champion Shayna Baszler on the left. Nia Jax has tagged herself in. That means Flair has to exit. Out here's the cover. Asuka nearly atoned for what happened last night as well.
You got to pay attention to where you're hitting those ropes.
There's a lot of
out, and Lana got a measure of payback in the ring until Nia Jax
said Tom. Who would have ever imagined that? So a lot of people don't give Lana the credit she deserves.
We have to admit at this point,
2019, Nia Jax at the Royal Rumble that night took away Lana's last month.
Like I said, Tom, she may have her number. I didn't say it was good for her health.
Who's going to earn a women's tag team title opportunity? This opportunity against the new champions, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler down the road.
Well scouted by the Queen, who knows Dana Brooke extremely well.
On the Flair and the Raw Women's Champion Asuka, it's all about recapturing.
And the current women's tag team champions, Nia Jax,
seeing the field, and I don't blame them.
Well, now Charlotte Flair trying to fight through the air, and Lacey Evans, which are the reason why.
Is perhaps focus of Charlotte Flair, who wants to prove a point that she can.
Great teams involved in this match. Dana Brooke, I believe, has tagged herself in legal. Look good.
Whoa.
Oh! Now Dana Brooke, here's the experienced team in this matchup.
That being said, I mean,
Brooke, who's had plenty of opportunities come her way, but also taking
that maturation and the attitude of not just Dana Brooke, but Mandy Rose as well.
Baszler put Rose on the shelf for a number of finds a way out. Now they're all women's champion.
They're mocking there for Naomi.
Oh, mocking. This is just Asuka having. Joe, Asuka's sick of us.
Oh, yes, she does, and this is how you get back to those titles, Tom.
The Queen.
Oh, well, the Queen is clearing house.
Taking a shot at Naomi and not winning titles. Charlotte Flair covered another kick out.
Winning titles into success.
And Charlotte Flair just applying.
New tag team partner Naomi to no avail.
And Lana, the Royal Rumble match, her return to action. Entered at number 2.
Dropping the elbows from on high.
Oh, and there goes Charlotte Flair. One of Naomi's. And now the former SmackDown Women's Champ.
Naomi has not missed a beat. She is
ducks underneath from the middle. Kick. Time for Naomi. And a kick out of an opportunity at the women's tag team.
Opportunity.
Oh, and the figure 4. Oh, and there's man trouble. Oh, and now partner Lana. Oh, Dana Brooke. Oh, and now natural selection. The two-time Hall of Famer, Ric Flair, accompanied by Lacey.
Charlotte Flair.
He's just proud of his protege.
And Flair just tagged herself out to Asuka, but Asuka's wondering going. Oh, and a real view. Naomi and Lana have a tag team.
Frustration from Charlotte Flair, but I don't agree with just walking down on your partner.
What happened?
Naomi's pinned the Raw Women's Champions. Bro kicked him. We will hear from the WWE Champion.
The WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre, will be the one going to WrestleMania to face the champion of his choice, which, as you back on you, Sheamus hasn't given an explanation as why, but it is a lot
to face him at WrestleMania. Regard time. Sheamus and I have certainly fought more times than I don't know what to say. You're willing to throw away or together, spending Christmas Day in a diner having Christmas dinner because so be it. You want the mat?
Know why Sheamus decided to bro kick.
Processing everything that happened right now, we want to turn our attention to something. Maybe Carlito is back in action on Raw.
Caribbean? Cool.
Taking charge.
Backstabber by Carlito. You gotta be kidding me! Lito is Rumble event, all the surprise returns, but I guarantee you this man was not happy to see.
So 4-1 fall. Introducing first the team of
number 13. In fact, he and Carlito eliminated each other. The question is,
we've seen some communication mishaps between.
Takes these instructions from Elias a little bit too literally, but
they're Elias, where he practically worships the ground that Elias walks on.
Well, the man said he was
and their opponents, Hardy.
But especially has had his rivalry with Elias rekindled as of before. Here we go.
And his tag team partner.
Did you hear that? 240 pounds. The shape
of the top.
That's cool. No, doesn't matter. Look how good Carlito looks.
Yes, he does.
It's ridiculous, Joe. I have the best shape I think Carlito's ever been in yet.
Rivalry over Hardy's then Intercontinental Championship a number of years ago.
Pension on Elias and Jackson Riker.
I can't believe the physical condition that Carlito with MVP last year, competed the following night on Raw, and Carlito competing here.
Faces reemerge and re-exert themselves on the scene.
Carlito
Oh, that's the dangerous playground that we play in, Byron.
Oh, snapmare take, Continental champion. Oh, twice a tag team champion. In fact, he won his loan. Jeff Hardy off the top, now legal. Byron, when is Elias going to leave Jeff?
Destruction match, but Elias, he's a bit obsessed with Hardy.
Bad way. Hardy to put it away, and a kick out at 1. Well, Jackson Riker has had some luck lately against Jeff Hardy, but that's all right between Elias and Riker.
It's an unwelcome sight for Hardy.
Oh, and now, Riker grabbed the towel of Hardy.
Jackson Riker serves in the aid of Elias.
You know what it means to have competed in the Royal Rumble match when someone doesn't cover by Riker, kick out.
For any WWE superstar, that's a tough pill to swallow.
Oh, and look at the ball out from the men's Rumble match. Of course, Edge winning from the #1 WWE champion.
Look, there's no rush. Edge doesn't have to make a hasty decision.
Depending on how much time Edge takes. Well, we heard from Drew McIntyre. Then Drew McIntyre said he accepts. We'll see what happens down the road, but still, things could shift.
Or the Universal Championship, no matter who that champion is.
Deep shot at Carlito.
Hey, Carlito, keep it cool, buddy.
Midsection and now fed to Elias. Oh! Elias cannot put away Hardy.
We've seen Jeff Hardy cause Elias a lot.
Time here with Jeff Hardy, some of the power displayed. Oh! Went for the headbutt, but Jeff Hardy rolled. Now Hardy trying to reach out, but has got to get free of Ray. Comes Carlito. Ooh. And now Trump kicking down.
Carlito is firing on all cylinders. Here we go.
Oh, Carlito, in comes Elias.
Advantage of a kick out by Carlito. Instead, backstab by Carlito. And now Jeff Hardy, you know what comes next. Swanton bomber. Hardy and Carlito.
Rivals tonight, a solid tag team and a solid tag team win.
Take a look back here at the closing moments of this match.
Wasn't bad enough for Elias. Carlito taking out Jackson Riker and Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy and Carlito, what a team to come back. And in the case of tonight, you never know what kind of teams you're going to see. Those after his first Rumble victory is now once again on the road to WrestleMania. Their rivalry tonight, live on Raw. In a matter of moments before his match tonight with the Legend Killer, because to WrestleMania.
There is no greater gift.
Edge retains.
I have to retire. 8 years ago, I broke my neck.
Time heals all wounds.
9 long years.
What if Rated RKO got back together one more time?
And ended.
Edge is the last man standing.
Well, I know WrestleMania is not the end.
Makes me the greatest wrestler ever.
Did Edge truly sacrifice?
A moment in time.
I am entering the Royal Rumble. I need to win the Royal Rumble. I need to main event WrestleMania.
Edge wins! Edge wins! Edge going to WrestleMania!
Relentless. Time and time again, Edge limit. So now, for one last time,
because I won the Royal Rumble. Industry. Went bell to bell. Cloud. And it hangs over my head, and it hangs. You see, Randy, I did. But you didn't. You didn't. You went bell to bell. And really, that's what all of this is about. You know what it's about. See, because you're not the type of man that me today. I'm in there for an hour. You're in there for 8 minutes. Yeah, I am. Tonight, I gotta put you in the rear view, man. Into the main event of WrestleMania and take back a You just can't stand that, can you? But to me, I couldn't piggyback them. Why I couldn't carry them to bed. Why I couldn't play soccer.
Edge speaking his, finally ending the rivalry with the sinister
one superstar who's actually tormented Randy Orton quite a bit as it encounters her old friend Nikki Cross. This match is live. Byron, I recognize.
The following contest is scheduled.
I think Nikki Cross is like the rest of us. No one truly under. Cross lost her best friend, Alexa Bliss, to the twist. Has turned to a rivalry. And
glorious demeanor of Alexa Bliss. You just
make no mistake.
Alexa Bliss is live on Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw at 11:05 Eastern. Don't miss the brand's exclusive post-show Raw. We invite you to check out Raw Talk live only on the free version.
There's the WWE Hall of Famer.
Press me. Welcome aboard. New guys.
Edge getting ready to face the Viper Randy Orton later on tonight against the Viper, no pun intended, as of late.
Showing the depths of
From Scotland, Nikki Cross.
And then Nikki Cross obviously was caught in that tumult.
Long time Cross blamed herself for said transformation.
Others and people on social media have claimed that the only Nikki Cross ever.
What do you want? You want back? This is who you are now, okay? This is you. Well done.
Well, Nikki Cross not willing to.
Cross wants to put behind her. Cross wants to move on and focus on her own career.
Hasn't been able to do as yet.
Concerned. At one point, multiple superstars pounced on top of Alexa Bliss to prevent her gun unnoticed. And I guarantee you, Nikki Cross has been thrown for
her best friend, Alexa Bliss.
That may be the case, but
oh, and a cross cover. Oh, and a kick out by.
You just left me alone now.
Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss laying there with a big smile at the
plate, especially the way that she reacts to taking punishment.
Oh, and a snap suplex. The leg by Cross
to defeat Alexa Bliss, and this on bigger, better things.
Right to the face, and Alexa Bliss. And Bliss, the childlike joy into the complexed. Another cover and a kick out by Cross. I mean, how do you get a read on any of this from Alexa Bliss?
Exactly what is circulating through the mind of Alexa Bliss.
Oh, against the canvas.
Using the bulk of the referee's 5-count process.
Gather herself here in the face of this offensive.
Bliss admiring her work.
Oh!
This is a key example why Nikki Cross just wants nothing to do with Alexa Bliss anymore.
Rather, Asuka has seen the depths of the darkness. That
try to keep her focused on winning this thing.
This match continues here inside W. Own closure against the legend killer Randy Orton. That is still the
complexities of Alexa Bliss in this matchup.
On Alexa Bliss, was she thinking about the mandible claw? It looked like
slight delay.
Oh, Nikki Cross started to. How in the world?
Well, see this. Come on.
Good on Nikki Cross for not falling for whatever Alexa Bliss is trying.
Oh, and now Nikki.
It's just so hard not to be rattled by
the trademark of the Fiend. Oh, wait. Alexa Bliss for Nikki Cross.
I just don't know. How do you contend with this if you're Nikki Cross or anyone else?
Have an answer to. I mean, what did we just witness?
It's bad. Instead, Alexa Bliss has found her own twisted means of.
Call this the eerie celebration of Alexa Bliss.
Oh no.
Ashes to ashes. Randy Orton.
Not even making eye contact with Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss and the Fiend to the side. Orton's focus
is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from St. Louis, Randy Orton.
There for about 8 minutes. Randy Orton suffered a knee injury and then came back.
That is to ensure that Edge does not make it.
That Edge, quote, made a decision to look past me, that I love you to a liar.
That will only fuel the barbarism.
No main event of WrestleMania for Edge. It is Orton. And we are back here live on Monday Night Raw. One
job he started. last year looking to end the career.
And his opponent, he is the winner of the 2021 Superstar Edge.
Tonight's between Orton and I here on Raw.
It's hovered above him and his fans into the ring, and understandably so.
He started the 58 minutes, 27 seconds, and won the whole thing.
You're right, he went 58 minutes last night. He realizes the damage that he took, and he
Edge understands how much this would rattle, how much this Orton
backlash last summer.
He almost has it locked in. I mean, he's got to get those hands together.
I know.
I think he can.
To the eyes and able to take a knee injury early on in the men's Royal Rumble match last night.
full match.
Byron, think about all the horrific things that were
twisted line.
Oh my God.
Orton justifying all the...
Look at Orton. Just walk.
Off on Edge is Randy Orton.
Remember the brutal last man standing match at last year's WrestleMania with these two, but all the things Randy Orton did, RKOing Edge's wife back to his two daughters, Ruby and Lyric.
And the longer this match goes, you know the advantage
about the mission that Edge put out earlier tonight, right in the face of WWE Championship. And the Edge!
He got
out.
And Edge once again just...
Last night, a man possessed, just wanting to finally close.
Finish this quickly and to have his best opportunity.
Thinking about a spin and a power. What is Randy Orton?
Good for Edge.
Oh, shoulder first.
Orton's got outside, and this is where the Viper is at his most dangerous.
Is at home.
Oh, now Edge trying to find a way forward. Shoulder. An hour winning the men's Royal Rumble match last night, and Orton is...
That Edge went 58 minutes, came in at number one, fatigue and the damage.
You're right, Joe. I mean, Edge nearly emptied his tank last night. You do wonder, what does Edge,
a liar, told the world, the Rated R superstar that makes him continue forward.
Viper.
Inside WWE.
Orton eyes Edge with a temporary reprieve to try to gather himself again.
Any opportunity can to try to end this match.
Try to end it early on. A tremendous guts in this fight. And right to the
high-risk area. Randy Orton teeing off on Edge.
On the middle rope now, probably thinking superplex.
Trying to prevent this.
Oh, we're going up to the tippy top.
The knee, that was the knee, I believe, that was injured last night in the Royal Rumble match. By Orton.
Orton again resuming his original plans.
And Edge, there's that fight.
Right to the ribs.
So Orton still hanging on.
Down go. And now Edge. Drop cover. Take one more look at this as he drops the leg.
Arm over Randy Orton to make the cover, but not enough to put.
Experiencing any kind of success against Randy Orton, especially after last night.
The will that Edge has to finally end this.
RKO, Edge.
What a fantastic counter by Edge.
Edge is running on fumes.
Trying to set him up, bam, and then Edge had an answer. But still...
What more do I have to do? What more can I do physically?
We said for Edge, both these superstars... wait a minute! Orton sent into the...
Fall to drive Orton off the apron. And maybe Edge will be...
This is a critical moment for Edge.
Maybe not. Edge wants to end this match inside the ring. Finally,
conclusion tonight.
And Edge was trying to...
He knows where he's at, and he always knows how to create opportunities for himself.
Continuing to hunt Randy Orton.
So is this.
Opportunities. Look at the sick satisfaction on Orton's face.
Edge back to the ring. Back inside the ring as much as Edge wants to put this...
And it looks like the Viper's beginning to coil.
WrestleMania, Edge's dream. Edge into the bottom rope.
Inflict even more punishment upon Edge.
The middle rope. And this could just be a matter of time.
I think Randy Orton's ready to put that place.
And the Vipers.
Witness? What in the hell? This is gone. It is closure for the Rated R superstar.
Tide. Hargett lays down the bunt. The throw to second is in plenty of time. No chance for two, but a heads-up play by Maddie Morgan for the first out.
Yes, as the Crimson Tide defense, especially as a pitcher, anytime that there's a runner on first base and there's a bunt situation, you're always happy whenever they can get the lead runner out for you. But back to what I was saying earlier, Gray, these midweek games are really important for players like Jayla Torrance, who maybe haven't had quite as much experience yet, but can get it here in this situation tonight.
Speaking of experience, good experience by Woodard right there, knowing to go to second. She had plenty of time for it, and very quickly, two gone here on the top of the first.
Yeah, that was a very kind of weirdly hit ground ball there, but she handled it well.
There is the head coach for North Alabama, Ashley Cozart, oversaw the move from Division II to Division I. Third season for the Lions in the A-Sun. Here's cleanup hitter Harley Stokes. Stokes, the senior, out of Demopolis, Alabama. All over the A-Sun category rankings. 4 for 13 in the last 5 games, 5 runs batted in, a double, 4 walks as well.
Yeah, over this past weekend, Stokes actually set the home run record for UNA. So an exciting weekend for her. Etched her name in the record books.
There you see it right there, 32 home runs in her career for North Alabama. The 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. Full count.
And I thought that was a good pitch